Hello guys, this is Lily and today I will be talking about Shakespeare Sonnet 18, Shall I Compare Thee to a Summer's Day? Before I talk about the poem, I would like to tell you a little bit about why I made this video. I made this video on the request of some students, probably because they could not attend classes during this lockdown. So we'll see. Okay, first of all, let us know who is William Shakespeare. William Shakespeare, he was born on 26 April 1564 in a place called Stratford-upon-Avon, or sometimes known as Stratford-on-Avon, and he died in the year 23rd April 1616. He was a poet, he was a playwright, and he was also an actor. And William Shakespeare, as we know, he had written plays, about like 37 plays, and he had collaborated on several more plays. And not only plays, he had even written sonnets, which is in total 154 sonnets. And this particular sonnet which we are going to learn is known as sonnet number 18. Sonnet 18. Okay then guys, first let us know what is a sonnet. A sonnet is a poem, a short poem that consists of 14 lines. Now let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 lines. And in Shakespeare's sonnet, the first 12 lines are divided into 3 quatrains. Then what is a quatrain? A quatrain is a stanza that consists of 4 lines. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the first quatrain. Then comes the second quatrain, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the second quatrain. Then the third quatrain, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the third quatrain. Then we have the last couplet. So all in all, it's 14 lines. Then coming to the rhyming scheme, read the first line with me. Shall I compare to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate. Rough winds do shake the darling buds of May, and summer's lease had all too short a day. Here you will find a similarity in sound, like day, May, temperate, day. So these are the rhymes. And we have a day, May, a. Temperate, B. Date, temperate, B. Shines, C. Declines, C. Dim, D. Trim, D. Fade, E. Shade, E. Always, F. Growers, F. C, D. G, G. So now we have AB, AB, CD, CD, EF, EF, GG. This is the rhyming scheme of Shakespeare sonnet. Now coming to the central idea of the poem, the main point of the poem is like the poet is trying to eternalize the beauty of the youth, or the main theme is youth and beauty. If you look at the poem, you will recognize, or you will notice that the poem starts with an opening line which is a question. See, shall I compare thee to a summer's day? The poet is asking his friend, if he should compare him to a summer's day. This is a question, and the question is answered in the second line. See, thou art more lovely and more temperate, which means that he gives the answer to the first question. No, you cannot be compared to a summer's day, because you are more lovely, you are more pretty, you are more temperate, which means that you are more unchanging, you are more constant. Summer comes with a duration of time, but you don't come like that, because the poet will be eternalizing him in his verse, in his stanza. He's not talking about the physical beauty that he has in him as a human being, but he's talking about the beauty which will be there in his verse throughout all the ages, throughout all the time. Now, if you look from the third line to eighth line, you will see that there will be a number of negative characteristics of summer, because it gives a strong point on why his friend is far more beautiful than summer's day. Now we'll read third line. Rough winds do shake the darling buds of May, and summer's lease had all too short a date. Sometime too hot the eye of heaven shines, and oft is his cold complexion dimmed, and every fear from fear sometime declines, by chance or nature's changing course and dream. Here from the third line to the eighth line, the poet is bringing out the qualities of summer, which has negative impact in it. You see, during summer, rough wind blows and it shakes the pretty buds of, or the darling buds, or the beloved buds of May, and soon this summer will come into autumn season, and the beauty of summer will fade. And summer, just like a person is giving some lease to another person, summer has it all too short a date, which means that the season of summer is very short. It comes with a short duration of time, short span of time, and sometime during this summer it is too hot, the sun shines too hot, the eye of heaven shines means the sun shines too hot that it becomes unbearable. And sometimes the gold complexion dim means the ray of the sun is hidden under those clouds on cloudy day. And every fear from fear sometimes decline means that every beautiful things on this planet, every beautiful things on this earth will sometimes fade away or sometimes decline, because everything comes with a short span of life, with short duration or short time. Maybe because of chance means misfortunes, or maybe because of nature's law, maybe because of nature changing course. But here the poet says but. This but is a very big but. These are the negative structure of summer. Summer is like this, but you will be not like summer, he says in his poem. But his friend, but thy eternal summer shall not fade, nor lose possession of that fair always. Nor shall that break thou wondrous in his shade, when in eternal lines to time thou growest. But the beauty or the youth of the poet's friend will not fade away. He will not lose his beauty which he possesses, and nobody will have the authority over his youth or his beauty. Even death will not be able to break upon him, or let's say even death will not have any authority or will not have any claim on the beauty and the youth of his friend. Why? Because in his eternal verse, in his poem, he has already eternalized the beauty of his friend, which will not fade away. Because so long as man can breathe or eyes can see, so long lives this, and this gives life to thee. Which means that as long as there are people on this planet earth, or as long as people live, as long as people breathe, and as long as the eyes can see, even this verse, this poem, this particular sonnet will live, and it will give life on this verse. And his the poet's friend beauty will last forever, and it will live forever. It will not fade away, just like the fading away of summer. He cannot be compared to that, because the youth and the beauty which he has, which he possesses, will be here in the verse of sonnet number 18. And as long as man can breathe, as long as eyes can see, it will live in this verse. So he eternalizes his verse, and he believes that as long as man lives, his poem also will live. If his poem lives, then people from generation to generation will read, and when they read, they will come to know the beauty of his the beauty of his friend. Okay guys, this is my first video, and if you don't understand, you please inbox me, and you tell me how I can improve it. Anyway, thank you.